For the first time in How Did This Get Made history, I can honestly say, I'm not sure if this is actually a movie. We saw Ultraviolet, so you know what that means.
Schwarzenegger grow a baby in his belly, rock a rhinestone vest while ripping Justin to Kelly, or maybe see a burlesque show with Nick Crow and take a boat with speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul in the beautiful June, gonna take you from the goob all the way to the room. Ran the games of Street Fighter, helped to blow off steam, just a sucker punch the odd life of Timothy Green. Sharknado, the birdemic, how we staying alive. They call it in the badass and he's on the line, cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice, cause a bad Jim Varney looking kinda nice. Paul and June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They judge a bunch of movies while they're making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made?
Hello, people of Earth! And hello, people of Largo! We are live at the Largo at the Coronet Theater in Los Angeles, our LA home, and we are so happy to be here at this amazing theater. If you're ever in LA, please come by, check it out. We may not be here, but there are great shows here all the time. We have a very interesting show. I'm just going to come out and admit it. I think this is the first Mila Jovovich movie I've ever seen. So maybe you're with me in that camp. Besides Dazed and Confused, I'm talking about like post-2000 Mila. But to help me dissect this and get to the bottom of it, my co-host, Jason Mantzoukas.
What's up, jerks?
Woo! Jason.
Woo!
Jason, how are you?
You know, Paul, doing great. Doing great. Watched this movie. Did not care for it. I felt watching this movie as if I was playing a video game poorly.
Like the points to actually play the game never happened.
Like I was missing a couple of buttons.
I felt like I was watching like one of those Sega CD games. I was like, hey, Corey Haim's in it. It's a video game, but not really.
Like as if one of the buttons I keep pushing just changes her outfit. And that's apparently one of the buttons that works the best. Oh, I think I hit that button again.
I will ask this question because I realized watching it,
Please,
just said it.
Please, Paul, ask the questions that you want to ask.
Have you seen a lot of Mila Jovovich movies?
No, I can't say that I have.
I've never seen like
She's
Resident
in the
Evil.
Fifth Element, right?
Right, Fifth Element.
Okay, creeps. There was a lot of like, yeah. He said the one that I like because she's almost naked in it. You remember, this is a podcast recording, right, creeps?
So tonight is a How Did This Get Made All-Stars, which means we bring a guest from the past. We also bring a new guest. But tonight, what we're doing is something a little bit different. I will introduce them together only because it is a official podcast crossover episode here right now. You know these guys as connoisseurs of fine fast food. They are together the Doughboys, but individually Nick Wiger, Mike Mitchell. Welcome them right now.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome.
Nice. Yeah.
But I also know that you guys are, you like nerdy shit, and like I do, and this movie is trying for so many things in that world, and it's not there. Like, to me, first of all, the first thing I did is the minute this movie opens and you see these like almost like a comic book opening, I'm like, oh, is this based on a comic?
Right.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
Not an adaptation. It's so, and also too, on the comic book covers, I wrote down the very first one. This movie came out in 2006. The first comic book cover says, "Enjoy the amazing Japanimation starring Mila Jovovich." Were people saying Japanimation in 2006? Doesn't that feel like a quaint, 20th century term?
I still use it. Is it bad?
And this is not Japanimation.
No, it's not.
No.
And nor is it, I believe, based on anything.
No, it's based on nothing.
Ugh.
The reason why the comic book thing is there.
Because I was partially like, did Rob Liefeld trick us into this somehow?
He goes, the opening credits are a comic book montage because the director always wanted to make a comic book movie. And that, by the way, is why this movie is on this show, because that mentality is throughout. Like, because you think, like, oh, they're aping some sort of style, like, because it's very blown out and it's very, like, almost like it's shitty CGI.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The shittiest CGI I've ever seen. I think when you guys were saying like Sega CD, we were talking backstage. It's like it looks like a cutscene.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know if it's
looks worse
intentional.
than a cutscene.
They got the team behind the General TV commercials.
But by the way, I would be more on board if the General and Shaq were in this movie.
Oh man, a General Shaq buddy comedy would be like an A+ next to this.
And the movie, this movie is, I guess this is what I feel like too. Like, I'm always like, why do I need backstory? I just want to jump in, like, give me the thing. And then this movie does exactly that. I'm like, whoa, give me backstory. I need, like, back it up, slow it down.
Right.
Deal it out a lot slower.
Yeah, maybe those scenes where S.H.I.E.L.D. is just like having a conversation in a conference room aren't that bad because it kind of gives you some context for the world you're seeing.
Yeah, like, I just need to understand why a motorcycle can drive on the side of a building and
Why everything is radioactive?
Right.
Why is everything radioactive or in the insignia of radioactivity? That I couldn't figure out.
I don't even know who these characters are. There's some that are vampires, some that are not vampires.
Right.
The vampires, are they really vampires?
Jason, no, they're not vampires. They're hemophages.
Thank
But
you, Nick.
some have teeth like vampire teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Mila
Right.
doesn't have vampire teeth.
But
But
they
she
also-
does.
But she does.
Oh, okay.
At 46:20 into the movie.
Now, Mitch, just to be clear, you keep a Mr. Skin style website that is strictly where vampire teeth
It's where vampire teeth
occur
appear.
in movies, right?
I'm a vamp nut, and at 46:20, I was like, it's a fucking vampire movie. I did not know for 46 minutes.
Well, that's what I wrote down. I wrote vampire?
And Garth has you see Garth's teeth first, and he says vampire.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, and it blew my mind. I had no idea it was I thought it was like a this is a tale about HIV and how we shouldn't be afraid of people who have AIDS. I truly thought it was
That was an AIDS allegory?
that was an AIDS allegory. They're throwing the blood at each other.
You were mentally putting this in the same category as like Philadelphia. This is like a morality tale.
Philadelphia, Angels in America, Ultraviolet.
And the movie does something like right off the bat, which is such a fuck you. It's like, hey, I live in a world that you won't understand.
Right.
It's like, that's the biggest cheat I've ever seen.
Yes. It's delivered in VO. Yes, I was born into a world you may find hard to understand, and my reaction was, yeah. Very
And then she
confused.
barely explains it.
Right.
Like, the world is almost never explained what it is.
Well, so there's the flashback, right, where she was pregnant with a kid, and then she got the virus that turns you into a vampire. She miscarried, I guess. Her husband died. And now this world, like, but that was like our reality?
But
Was
why
that what
did
it was?
she become like an assassin?
Was it? Here's what I'm saying.
Nick, someone out there.
Hold
there
on.
is a
Someone
woman
really
out
took you
there,
to
Nick,
task.
Who is mad at you? Ma'am, are you okay? Do you have a problem with Wiger?
I don't know if I said something problematic. Let me just take it back.
Single voice. What? With such.
By the way,
anger.
she understood it more than anyone else. Because everyone else was like, he's right. She's like, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mila Jovovich.
She found out about the show. Came here.
But no, what I meant by that is it felt like it was basically the flashback felt like it was kind of in our reality. Like it was kind of
Right.
like what we
Where we are
consider
now.
present day. Yeah. And then we flash forward to the future and I couldn't tell. So it's like so much happened in like 10
like
years then.
It's like a blood holocaust, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, so they take all the people with bad blood and they kind of put them in these like camps and then they get killed or something like that. Like, or they're trying to capture them and eliminate this race of bad-blooded people.
Sure.
But then there are these good-blooded people that have like the nose purifiers and the weird masks.
But we find out, spoiler at the end, what we find out is that he is himself a hemophage.
Right.
So what?
So why is he even wearing the nose
But
plugs?
by the way, let's just
For
even
looks?
let's even just
It's
show
gonna be
you.
uncomfortable. I feel like.
By the
Yeah.
way, I guarantee he was like, "You want me to? Wait, what am I wearing?" Wait, but only in like one scene when I'm outside, or so, all the scenes? Are
Like
you
this.
sure?
This is like the type
Is that
of.
from the comic book? It's not based on a comic book. Wait, what is this? What did
I thought I
sign
was
on
doing
for?
Aeon Flux, right?
Right.
Here, this is like just the kind of shitty, bad future dialogue that is throughout. Well, no, I shouldn't say throughout because I think if you put all the dialogue together, it's like, what, 8-9 minutes maybe?
Right.
Here we go.
Hemophages. No surprise. Flat space technology. Dimension compressing. Very rare. It's odd. What was their exit strategy? How'd they expect to transport the blood out of here?
Unless there was no exit strategy.
Then what's the point?
Well, what if they didn't come to take the blood out? What if they came to infect it?
My God. Ross.
Poor bastard.
That's the opening scene of the movie.
They are able to hypothesize plot points that would be almost impossible.
You never see Llewyn Davis ever again. He's
Yeah.
gone. He
No.
just
I
that is
literally
the
thought, I
only
was like,
thing he's.
Oscar Isaac, is he in this?
And then he goes away
Yeah.
for the entire movie. You don't see it after that point where he says the poor bastard. He's gone.
It literally, I don't even like watching that again. It's like, oh yeah, that was in the beginning of the movie. And it's not that the movie is long. It's not. It's like an hour and 22 minutes. But that scene seems so inconsequential
And
to
it seems to
everything.
introduce important people, I would think.
Yeah.
You know? Nope. Here's the thing. I don't know what or who Mila Jovovich works for, period.
Right.
I don't know what
Does she
she's
work
up
for
to.
those dreadlock
No.
dudes?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yes, she did.
She
Does
works
she
for
raise them?
I think so.
Yeah.
Does she work for William Fichtner?
No, William Fichtner is like her Q in James Bond. Like, he has her weapons, but she produces the weapons out of thin air. So
Yeah.
I don't understand why
Well,
he has.
That's interdimensional technology. It's very rare, apparently.
So,
I mean, this movie had some big ideas. Fitbits that generate guns was a big idea.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
why
she just
not generate a gun that is loaded?
right.
Why does the Fitbit also have to load it single bullet at a time?
Right.
You see her like moving, putting her wrist, like filling the gun with bullets from her wrist so many times.
So many times.
It's just, it's not, yeah, it's, today,
it's impractical.
Yeah.
it's very impractical. And I got a recumbent bicycle. I don't mean to brag.
No, yeah.
Wait, an exercise or an outdoor?
An exercise recumbent bicycle.
And just so people know, that's a sit-down bike.
It's a sit down bike. It's just it's the laziest exercise bike that there is.
Sure.
I think you gain
It's
weight
all-
when you work out on it.
It's also the kind of bike that when you're riding it out in the world, people are like, what an asshole.
Oh yeah.
You might as well be the guy that's walking around like a snake on your shoulders.
Is this sitting in your house? Is this like, so this is like, Exercise in the house.
So it's an exercise bike in the house. So I got this, and a guy was setting it up today.
Yeah.
And Ultraviolet.
Whoa, you've got an exercise bike guy?
Yeah, I got a guy
Who sets up all your exercise bikes?
It's an option where you can get a guy to come over.
Yeah.
And he'll fix up the bike for you. If you're a pathetic man who can't put it together.
Mitch, are you lonely?
I am. That's besides the point. But this guy came over and Ultraviolet was on pause, and he said, "What are you watching?" And I lied.
Because you didn't want to be judged
I didn't want to
by
be
the exercise bike setter-upper.
that I was gonna get on my exercise bike and watch Ultraviolet. I was just like, oh, it's just something. I turned it on. I don't know. I lied, even though it was Apple TV. Like, it was very clear.
Dude, that's Ultraviolet. This movie's gonna change your life, man.
He's like, man, you're at the beginning too. Fire it up. I'll hang out.
All the routines are like, you do one rotation of Ultraviolet, then you watch just until the pinball guys get in, and then that's a workout right there.
Those pinball guys were amazing.
Yeah, were they made out of glass?
Were
they
seem to have
real?
glass chest plates.
But that seemed to break them.
I was confused because I was like, are they vampire? Why are they exploding? Because they're not like humans.
Yeah.
And then the ball technology, they have ball technology where they fly around in a ball.
They're
They've
literally
got that ball tag.
they're shot out of a spaceship that has like a pinball machine kind of like steel bar, like,
Yeah.
and they're shot
Kind of
out.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And that actually, I will say that opening sequence was kind of, I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like,
You are wrong.
But like, I like the pinball guys, but then again, you don't know. There's no stakes because I don't even understand what the world is.
I didn't understand, and it didn't, not until the police said it, that they might have been there to contaminate the blood or that they want the blood. Because, and again, vampires don't come in by name until much later, blah, blah, blah. And nobody ever seemed to want to, none of like Mila Jovovich or the rest of them wanted to drink blood, or is that not part of this version of vampires mythology? They just need the.
I couldn't tell because they also talk about at one point she doesn't have the mutation to see in the dark. Like that
Right.
becomes a plot point.
And she can go out in the light.
And she can go
as
out in the
well.
light.
Yeah.
But
So-
what was the? But she has that one thing where it goes inside her ear, right? Or what was that like? That one moment when everyone's on the roof gonna shoot at her.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, was it like?
I felt like
Oh,
that
you're
was
talking
just
the
her-
sunglasses scene?
Well, yeah, that's like, yeah. Like what? Like she had some power there, but it was. As an audience member, I don't know what it was.
I felt like it was super listening.
Oh.
I felt like she was listening to like where everybody was in the geography.
Okay. So she had some good powers and not some good powers.
Is that a vampire specific?
That's the thing
A
is.
bat can hear.
Oh,
really
a bat
loud,
can.
yeah.
Okay, that's what it is.
Is that it? Were her powers?
We're guessing. We're guessing.
Is her powers? Is what makes her a badass? Her power set vampire related or training related, or what's the deal?
I think what makes her a badass is that all of her enemies like to stand around her in a circle
Always.
and then just set up their firing lines where they can just take each other out.
By the way, that's all they do is shoot each other
Right.
in every fight.
I will also say that the interesting thing about this movie, and is that there's never a challenge to anyone that she's fighting, whether it's 700 people or a dozen of them on the roof. She seems to equally dispatch them all with. It's not like, oh shit, how am I gonna get out of this one? It's like, all right, let's do it. It just seems.
Well, that's why it felt to me like I was playing a video game. You
Sure.
know, like it's all lateral fights. There's no and I guess there's a boss battle at the end, but even that is also why did there were the whole time there were swords in the gun hilts? The whole time she only used it in that one fight? I'd be activating sword hilt immediately. Why is everybody using swords too?
I'm sorry, Nick. Did I cut you off about the vampire? So she misses that one mutation, but do we know anything else about?
I don't know what her like I know apparently she's dying, but I don't know what her
Right.
liabilities are in terms of like what she loses
She's
from
dying
being a
though
vampire.
because everyone has a 12-year like life sentence, when you get this. Right? That was one thing I remember. I think I remember hearing.
Okay.
That like once you get this bad blood, you got 12 years, and then you're done.
So it is kind of an AIDS thing. Mitch was right.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it was an AIDS thing.
Oh boy.
And it's kind of good if you think about it that way.
I'm just thinking about this other thing, like when they tell her not to look in the package because she sneaks into this place and gets a package under false pretenses. We can get into that too, but
By the way, I thought the real courier looked like a way bigger badass
yeah,
than Mila Jovovich.
I would have liked to seen her do some fight scenes.
Yep.
She opens up the case and there's like a torso of a digital boy in there, and then
In
he
what
seemingly
looks like a very small book bag.
yes. Well, by the way, not a book bag, a briefcase.
Yes.
And like because it's small, and then the boy is out of it. But it seemed at a point it seemed like he was like digital, right? It didn't seem like that was a real boy, right? Or,
But he really was in there, I think. He right? I mean,
He definitely came out of there. Wait,
I don't mean
question?
no.
like in the future, can you put real people in flat, like in the size of like a computer laptop? It would be like putting me in there. It was like that. That is like they don't describe like anything about that. You could put people like Jetsons. Like you could
I
put
feel like
people
what this movie does a thing, which is it establishes a bunch of like future tech and future stuff, but explains none of it. Which is what movie? It's like the opposite of world building. It's
Right.
like they don't build a world that you understand the rules of. They're just like this is there, and also this. Don't stress it.
But I would argue that without even having seen it, if you were to walk into that new Avengers movie that's going to come out, Infinity Wars, which is the culmination of 20 Marvel movies, you would go like, I get what's going on here. I understand on some level, right? That's a hero. That person can fly. That person can shoot lasers. That's a green dude. Like you would, on a base level, you'd understand it.
Is that your understanding of the Avengers?
I'm saying if you've
That's the
never seen
green
any.
dude?
I'm saying if you're a person who's never seen any of them, you would this felt like I'm up for it. Like I don't need that much rope. Just give me a little. Like let me come with you a little bit. And they don't do anything. Like
It was like you were watching like the 7th and final part of a series and you hadn't seen the previous 6 movies,
Yeah.
so you didn't have any context for what was happening.
And also, it's a bad series of movies.
Right.
And a lot of the series in between, it's just TED Talks about the technology that's in the next series.
Not only did it not describe new tech, but then it also confused like the vampire world, because the thing about vampires is they're immortal. And I was like, why were you afraid? Like they're afraid of bullets. I don't understand why they're afraid of bullets.
Yeah, it seems like the vampires can be killed as easily as a man.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah, why even be a vampire?
That's like.
And also, what's the problem with the vampires exactly? They don't seem to be attacking people or feasting on human blood or any of that. It seems like they just maybe want to tamper with the blood supply. Also, what's the blood supply? Why is there a building wherein all of our blood is kept?
The clean blood.
Our federal blood reserves?
Why would you need blood? If you had clean blood, why would you need clean blood?
And why do we need that?
Because it doesn't seem like you could uninfect yourself, right?
Do you have to receive continual transfusions to not catch the virus? Is it that kind of thing?
And then that, I was gonna say then that guy should get it, but that guy's like, no, I need to become a vampire to become a super great scientist. I don't know. I did write down, just to write down this thing. So that scene that we played earlier, where they talk there, I would say that's the most dialogue you're gonna get for 25 solid minutes. I wrote it down, like when dialogue continued again. It was 25 minutes into a movie. And if a movie is an hour and 22 minutes, that's bold.
Right.
To almost go a half hour without any dialogue.
I wonder if they shot dialogue scenes and were like, this isn't working.
I do.
You know what's working? The very slow plotting fight scenes.
I do have some information about it.
Oh, thank God.
So, the studio did not like the first version of the film.
I would argue I did not like the final version. Of the film.
The studio said
I am in agreement with the studio.
the original version was too emotional, and they wanted more action. So they took a 120-minute movie and cut it down to 88 minutes. And that's what we do know. There was a 120-minute cut, and then they reached a compromise, which was an extended version of the film, which added 5 minutes.
What studio was this?
Screen Gems.
Screen Gems.
Oh,
yeah.
Screen Gems.
There's a lot of
a
lot of interesting things here. The director of this movie created something called gun kata, which is not a real thing. It's a unique blend of fighting with guns and martial arts, and that's what he developed. And apparently, like, he didn't think that Mila was bringing it, and so he wanted to. He's like, "You got to show me your intensity." So she just punched him in the face, and he directed with a black eye for quite some time. So that's a little background of what was going on here.
Is he saying, because when I think of gun kata, like that to me sounds like that's probably something that originated like in Hong Kong in the 90s, and then it was brought stateside in like The Matrix, right?
Yes.
Like, is he claiming credit for that?
He says he has created gun kata.
Oh, so he's saying in this movie this is something new.
He directed another film called Equilibrium.
Okay.
The one with Christian Bale with kung fu and guns. So he's like, gun kata, I've created this, even though The Matrix has been out at this point.
Telling me after this movie, this person made more movies? You're telling me that Christian Bale watched this movie and was like, yeah, I'll do the next one. I'm in.
Well, this guy has written a lot of movies, and I'll give you the rundown of them. Sphere, Thomas Crown Affair, The Recruit, Law Abiding Citizen, Salt, Total Recall, Point Break, the new one, and a movie called Double Trouble, which I remember as a kid, starring the Barbarian Brothers. Do you remember the Barbarian Brothers?
Did he do the new? Oh, yes, Verhoeven did the old one. Yeah.
So these are all the ones he basically reboots. He does all the reboots of these movies.
Oh, they're all bad. That makes sense.
Yeah, they all are. Yeah, I mean, boy.
I was thinking of that little kid. And I was six, yeah. And I was just like, remember how like hard it was for like Jake Lloyd with like episode 1 or something?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine what world this boy lives in now being 6 from this movie. Like, do you think that would like fuck with you, or do you just not care at all that you were in this movie?
There were times where I felt as though she was about to kiss him. Anybody else with me on that? Didn't you feel like this is like she's about to make out with this kid? And I felt like the kid knew it.
Right.
Do you
I
think
that would really mess with you?
Do you think that she confused, like, when they're like, you love him like a mother? She's like love him, like, kiss him,
I
right?
love him,
like she just couldn't get that subtle distinction.
All right, this is a romantic thing. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what they meant
yeah.
by too emotional in the 2-hour cut because there were sex scenes?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Did I lose you guys?
I honestly, it would be interesting if they did hook up, kind of. There was nothing going, like they give a boy in a suitcase in the beginning, and then he almost commits suicide.
He's
Right.
standing on a round railing.
Yes.
He's just like standing upright on a round railing. I was like, does the kid have superpowers?
Well, the kid is revealed to have nothing at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remember when she walks away from the kid
the
in like
fuck
the
is this
mall
movie?
or whatever, and then she hears a single gunshot, she comes back, and they're scanning a dead kid body that looks like him.
Yeah.
They're like, it's not him.
So did he kill a kid?
Did he
Yeah,
kill
random
a
kid
kid
got
who looks
killed.
exactly like him?
No, I think someone else, I think another kid was given the coat that he had because the coat was taken
Right,
off,
yeah.
right? And then
Oh.
that kid was mistaken as the kid by security, and
I
security
see.
killed him. But
so they
it's
got an innocent child.
like an innocent
killed?
child was killed, yeah.
I cared more for the kid who was killed
I know,
than the
I felt
weirdo
bad for
kid.
him.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted the weirdo kid to die before the innocent boy.
I don't think it was tough to tell what Mila's position was on whether the kid lived or died because she saved him from the suicide attempt, but then she abandons him in the store, and then at one point, or in the mall, and then at one point she turns to him and says to the little boy she's protecting, "If we're cornered, I will kill you."
Yeah.
It's like, wait, you're escorting this guy to keep him from being captured? You're going to kill him instead of handing him over?
And again, I want to just parse out the plot as I understand it. Please correct me where I'm wrong. She infiltrates the company that is trying to eliminate people like her, right? The hemophages, right?
I'm going to disagree for a moment.
All right.
I don't know that it's a company. I think it's the government.
Okay,
I think it is, yeah.
But I
right.
think it is religious.
Okay.
Because it is like almost like papal, and it's like the Vatican in its modeling.
There's a very subtle thing you may have missed where the architecture of the building is constructed in the shape of a crucifix, which, I think gives some
Right?
credence to your
There's
theory.
something there.
Yeah, right.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something.
It feels coincidental.
There.
I feel like that. I think you guys are reading into it a little bit.
And there's also a moment near the end where she gets stigmata in front of a glowing cross. I was like, what the fuck is this movie doing?
All right, so she is. Well, basically, we can all agree because let's try to walk it through and see where.
Yeah.
We can all agree that she is going there to stop the government from releasing this boy.
A weapon. No, a weapon is all she knows.
A weapon.
She's going to
that
get a
will
weapon.
kill all the people like her infected with
The
this bad bug.
hemophages.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the first part of it. She gets it. She opens it up, realizes it's a boy.
They tell her under no circumstances is she to open the package.
Right.
Which she does immediately.
She sees the boy, and then she's like, oh, this reminds me of the son that I never had because when I was pregnant, I got this and I lost my baby. So then she's like, you're going to be my son now.
These are not lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an easier to understand version of the film.
So she's like, that's her runner. So then she goes back to her bosses and she's like, I'm not giving you this kid because what were her bosses gonna do?
Her bosses were the dreadlock vampires, right?
And so they were
And
gonna just kill.
the handsome man who drops down from the vent at one point and gets the kid like perfectly.
Right.
As if he knew the kid would be like wandering by that one spot where you can be like, boo, boo.
Sometimes I want to just see like that movie where it's like, all right, so I'll go up in the vent and I'll wait. Just try to get the kid like roughly in this area, like, and I'll drop, and then he's up there waiting. I think I hear him. But all right, so she's like, I'm not going to give him to my bosses because they're going to kill him. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then the government is chasing after her to get him back because they want to kill everybody, but then the head bad guy's like, wait, don't kill him. He's my clone.
Yeah.
And it's the opposite of what you thought.
Right.
It's not going to kill all the vampires. It's going to kill all the humans unless they line up to buy the antidote that we have made, right?
Yeah.
From the baby boy.
Also,
It
who
is an
gives a
AIDS
fuck?
parable. It is in a lot of ways.
But she's often...
Is she Martin? Is the government Martin Shkreli? Who's jacking up the price of an anti-AIDS drug?
This movie is really ahead of its time. Just thinking did you guys see that testimony this week when so he's like on trial and they were interviewing jurors and they're like, oh, what do you know about that guy? And they're like, oh, I know he jacked up the price of the Wu-Tang album. And they're like, could you judge this guy fairly? He's like, I don't know, he looks like a dick. Like one of the jurors say he looks like
That
a
is
dick.
a fair assessment.
There is some like weird like Trumpian like she's like, I could never give you this world, and they're looking at a 1950s picture. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's like a 1950s like old Ford. I'm like, what? Why do they care about? I don't know how far in the future is, but why do they want to go back to a time when like it was like there were Model Ts and and like sock hops? It seems like that world is so far removed from what they want.
Yeah, they're in a CGI world.
They're in a
now,
CGI world. Like 1950s is where they want to go back. It didn't make any sense.
Why did they go to the playground?
And then they go to a playground.
God.
They
Why is
ride a
that
merry-go-round.
I thought for sure that was a fantasy sequence.
I thought it was a
And
fantasy
then I was
or a
like,
flashback.
No, they're really in a fucking playground, like
Right.
on a tilt-a-whirl or whatever it is.
Which is very romantic.
He falls off and she like falls on top of him.
Yeah. Tussles his hair.
I thought it was a flashback. I thought it was a flashback to a scene that they had decided to cut from the movie. Like they were just like trying to flashback
right.
by implication this happened earlier. But it's like, no, wait, this is chronologically
Is
this is
happening.
in sequence. So then how did they get to this playground? I couldn't figure it out.
And
like,
it didn't seem like that was a world where playgrounds even happened. Like,
Right.
I didn't see any green grass areas.
They were, I think, on top of a building. It
Oh,
zooms
yeah.
out and they're on top of a building.
Wait, on the playground?
Yeah, isn't the playground on top of a building?
Is that right? It might, if very well.
I think it was on top of. I think it was like a building.
I don't understand what this was.
Wait, guys, I just looked
angry.
at one of my notes. We haven't even talked about the blood chinois. Or
oh yeah.
so there,
People applaud for the blood chinois.
so there's
And they control the top 10 floors of this building. What? From what? What do you mean? That
Well-
building is basically a gangster's building. Hemophages on the first few floors and the blood chinois above. What is happening?
And blood chinois are different than hemophages.
Right.
And not all hemophages are vampires. Right? I feel like there is
Yes.
some, because they were like, you're not like us. So I don't
She
know.
seems to kind of like them. Like she's like, don't do. Like she's kind of like, don't do this.
Yeah, she doesn't want to kill the blood chinois.
Yeah.
And then she does, and she kills all of them, right?
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
all dead, and that's
Well, I mean, again, you pointed it out. Their formation was shit. They
Yeah, right.
literally got in a circle and all started firing.
dances in the middle of a party circle.
Yeah.
While they all try and shoot her and shoot each other. So it's like a dance at a bar mitzvah. Only she's like jumping around in the middle and they're all like, bang, oh no.
I feel like this movie is like people trying to read like, oh, what is that? That everyone like reads that book that he wrote.
Infinite Jest.
Yeah, Infinite Jest. Yes, I feel like, and everyone's like, I get it, but no one wants to admit like I don't know what I just
Right.
read, and everyone's like, I'll do it. Yeah. It's the blood chinois, right? Yeah. And then I'm mad at them. No, I'm into them. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I get, yeah.
Yeah, no one wanted to look stupid on set, so we're always like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
The blood chinois comes up again too. Like
Right.
they come back. The blood chinois is the most
They're just
confusing
mentioned-
fucking thing.
They're mentioned on the subway at one point. There's
Yes.
a blood chinois, but I think that's the only other
They're
reference
just
to
mentioned
them.
on the subway.
I
like,
think so.
A passerby or does like who mentions them? It's just a.
I
See
think
the
someone
blood
just,
chinois game last night?
That was my favorite. The head of the blood chinois stands there and she moves out of the way and he screams and gets shot in the face.
By the way, that was my favorite thing about this movie. When people got killed, it was so like they were all upset about it. They're like, ah! Oh! It was so like they really took in their death and like they're like, fuck! Like it was you really felt like it was they were upset. It was not their times. They were abrupt and reactionary.
The body count in this movie. Because a number of times they tell us how many soldiers
Yeah.
are on site.
Yeah.
And she appears to kill everyone. I'm going to guess she is responsible for 1,500 deaths in this movie.
Well, doesn't she go like this? Like she goes, if you're gonna come here, you got to fight 700 guards. And she's like, all right.
She's like,
Yeah.
She's like, I'm on my way.
Yeah,
And then she gets there and she's like, it's too many guards. And then a minute later, she's like, no, I'll do it anyways.
yeah. There's zero tension about any of it because she's just invincible. She's
Yep.
just got God mode turned
And
on.
I don't know why. That's the thing is, I never could figure out why she was invincible. What was
Right.
making her better at fighting than any of the other people
Yeah,
were.
she didn't seem to have. She wasn't like the one.
She wasn't like Neo or something. She didn't have access to a greater consciousness or a greater understanding or better fight programming. I don't know what.
Can I go to bat for one thing in the movie?
Yeah, please.
The paper phones were kind of cool.
I love that.
The paper phones were nice, and I feel like they could be something someday. Or
The paper phone was really cool, and what I really liked in the paper phone was like when she could talk to people. If you're talking to them, you could pull your own zoom. So like she's talking to a guy, he's like normal size, and then like the guy clearly hit a button on his end, and his face was like ram, and like a giant face. Like it could be a little bit more intimidating. And I was like, oh, I like that.
That'd be
like,
fun.
that was head villain Daxus. That his head got very big.
But he could tell he was like, oh yeah, I'll hit this for emphasis. That's a good moment. It was like, yeah,
It was
like
a
that
Force
phone.
Awakens. Like Nick and I have argued in Force Awakens. There's a bad guy named Snoke.
Yes, I was gonna say it's Snoke like. Yeah.
It's Snoke-like, and we don't know if Snoke is big or small, which I think will be revealed in the newest one. If he's big or small.
I realized after I sent it to you, I should have like maybe told you it could have been a spoiler.
Oh, I don't care.
But there was a new toy released where they put Snoke next to a few different people, and he just seems to be like
8 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Like
8 feet
above
tall.
average.
He's 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's
like-
that's the worst. That's the worst answer of all.
It's kind of the least interesting choice. You want
I
to
wish
be
he was
very big or
tiny. It
very
would be
small.
fun if he was tiny.
Or
Yeah.
like
Like
legitimately
8
that big.
inches tall.
Like 8.
I wanted him to be tiny too. I wanted him to be a
That
little
would be
man.
amazing if he's like super uncomfortable about how tiny he is. That's why in Force Awakens he's gigantic.
There was one thing I wanted to play here. Well,
Was
you know
it
what,
the
I'll say-
ponytail dreadlocks fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna be some sort of martial arts like hemophage fighter, like keep your hair in check.
Yeah, dreads are not good in a fight. So this is
We're
a.
as fast as you. We're as strong as you.
Yeah. But are you 1/10 as pissed off as I am?
That was the sound of a sound of dreadlocks being ripped out of someone's head after she took someone else's like rat tail and choked them with it.
You know the screenwriter was like, I fucking nailed it today.
Yeah. Right.
Babe, you gotta read these pages I wrote today. This is fucking great shit.
It's also. It seemed like the dreadlock man was trying to whip his dreadlocks at her.
As if it was a weapon of some kind.
Right.
Wait, I just realized her superpower is she's pissed off. Right? Because like we're as fast as you, and she's like, yeah, but you're not as pissed. So like that's her. She's a pissed off vampire.
Why does everybody know who she is? She's like everybody calls her Violet or V. Everybody knows her by name. Some people call her full name, which is like 4 different names.
Violet Songjet Sheriff.
Great.
That's her full name.
Yep.
Songjet.
Yeah.
Songjet Sheriff.
Everybody seems to know her, but why? What role or place does she hold in this society?
She doesn't
What's
seem
what-
like she should have been like the one. Like she should have been like working. We should have just established she worked for the government. She killed like hemophages, and now she's like against them or
Now
something.
she's
Sure.
herself as a hemophage.
She's kind of established as like this chameleon, like she can change her hair color and clothes color at will, and then she
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what.
Why?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't make sense.
I don't
Nick,
know.
Why can she do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no reason. Well, she changes like her form the same way like in the X-Men, you know, it's like why am I forgetting that character's name?
Mystique?
Mystique, yeah. Like, and that's interesting because she could be Professor Xavier, she could be Wolverine, but she doesn't like Mystique doesn't just go like from blue to like purple or to pink. Like,
Hair.
that would be the
And it's all hair and clothes.
yeah.
It's not her skin. She can't look like anybody else. She always has her bangs. And she always has the same format of hair and clothing. It just changes color. I really did not care for this.
Let's go to the audience here and see if you guys have any questions. All right, Let's see. All right, sir. Your name and your question. Go ahead.
My name is Andrew.
Okay. Checks out.
Yeah. So my big question is just like, okay, so the guy, like, he cuts his hand on the thing. How is this disease, like, transmitted? Because none of the protective equipment makes any sense in this movie. The dude has, like, the nose thing.
That would be like an air thing, right?
Yeah, but he's breathing through his mouth.
Right.
If it's airborne, he's getting it.
Yeah, but Andrew, I think you're forgetting the nose thing is cool, question mark? Oh, and it's from the comic book.
But even then, okay, even then, there's that one guy with the Sizzler fucking sneeze guard thing.
Yeah.
Right.
No news thing. He's just breathing in whatever's there.
Yeah, it lives in a world where oxygen can be blocked by like plastic that's not necessarily like, yeah.
Well, I feel like the what you don't want is to get the blood on you.
But, okay, yeah, here's the thing.
Don't point at me.
Sorry. I apologize.
I don't know what podcast you think you're at. Do not point at me, Andrew.
Sorry. If they're afraid of, like, the blood thing, why do they make her sign in blood to pick up the package and then, like, stab a garden hose?
That was a really wide thing they shoved into both of her wrists.
Yeah.
After having things shoved into her eyeballs,
Yeah.
they're basically like sticking her like they're sucking blood out.
They're basically like Clockwork Oranging her.
But if it's like it's all blood transmitted, why would you sign in blood for things? Like, why not just?
I think that's the point. They want access to your blood so they can tell you're not a hemophage.
But when that other guy has like a little bit of blood, they shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Why would you ever be like?
I mean, it's like you better sign a contract or get shot. Like that's it. Like that's the only two. There's no contracts around. You're gonna get killed.
I think Andrew's point, yeah, if you would think that a company or organization that has a building in the shape of a biohazard symbol would know what a biohazard suit was.
They
got
might have had
lost.
They might have had the nose guards in the mouth, like in their throats, because we never see inside their mouths. To be fair, we never see inside their mouths. So
I could honestly say that that's true for most movies.
I love that you are giving them the benefit of the doubt.
this movie specifically, you don't see inside anyone's mouth, and there could be a throat. There could be a throat filter of some sort,
Total
like the
throat
nose filter. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So
yeah,
shut up.
Fuck you, Andrew.
All right, your name, your question.
My name is Anna, and I was kind of confused as to why the briefcase was so important, but they were going to blow it up in 9 hours.
Right. So I guess they needed to bring the briefcase to a place, but if it didn't get there, it would have blown up.
This reminded me a little bit of Escape from L.A., like when they give him the flu or whatever, and it's like, well, it seems like an arbitrary clock on this. Wait, is the kid gonna die?
The kid is going to die. They do
That's what it
say,
is?
Will
Okay.
Vickner says that, and he says it in a way, because this is a child. He's revealing the news that this child is going to die in 8 hours. So like just like the like gravest emotional card you can play in a work of fiction, and the way he says it, the line he says to deliver this news to Ultraviolet is, "Kids toast to be."
Yeah.
This 9-year-old boy is going to die in 8 hours. Kids toast to be.
Can I quickly go back to the hair fight for a second?
Yeah, of course.
I just thought it was it's the first it's a heavily accent Jamaican man, and there was no, this is a good point.
Cut his mic.
Get rid of him.
We had never met a Jamaican man before, right, in the movie, and then it's a heavily accent Jamaican man just so they can have the dreadlocks fight.
Yeah.
I feel like never before, like you never meet a Jamaican man. And then he's like, V. And then, of course, it's a dreadlock fight. I just thought it was kind of racially insensitive, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
I agree.
All right, sir, your name, your question.
My name's Jonathan. I was kind of alluding to what they were saying. Is this movie supposed to take place in the span of like 9 hours or something like that? Like,
Yes.
Generally, she built a bond with this kid, and like all this stuff happened. Is flashbacks, all this weird shit happening, and it's like 9 hours. You built this bond. All this happened in 9 hours.
She kills 1,500 people
There was no
in 9
nighttime.
hours.
Yeah, no nighttime passed. Like they never like.
The kid slept for like 2 hours, right? That cuts down on the time. That's like 7. What are they doing?
Like I feel like she's like a psycho mom. Like she's like, you're my child now. Like and I guess like if I was to just give it one small note, I would say she should have had a child that looked like this kid. And then at least you could understand, like, oh, she's like putting that on it, but she was just pregnant. She never even
I
had
thought
the kid.
it was going to be revealed to be her kid. Anybody else think that?
Yeah.
Oh man, so badly.
I thought that was
Right.
going to be the reveal, was that somehow she had given birth to this very important child, and they had told her that it had died, and they had given her this disease, and blah, blah, blah. That's structurally worked for me, but that's not what this was.
No.
And you could argue that she should have let him jump off of the railing. The kid's life would have been easier.
But yet they're just gonna keep on going, and that's how the movie ends. Like we're gonna continue to
No,
fight.
the kid dies.
I thought
the
they
kid
go
Wait,
on.
does he die? I thought he lived.
He
thought he
dies, but
lives.
then she goes back. Remember, the Draxus is about to saw into the kid's head.
Yeah.
But because her tear dripped on him, she turned him into a hemophage.
Yeah.
Which
So
apparently does make you immortal in some
So
way.
it somehow allows him to be quote unquote reborn. And on the third day, he rose. And
It's
there is
your
so much
typical
clumsy
Christ
religious-
aid story. Yes, who had the question here? Oh, yeah,
Matt.
question.
I feel like every scene was from a different movie. Every scene followed different rules. And my main point is when they were fighting the blood chinois, she could avoid every bullet. And then a few scenes later, she's in a mall and bumping into people left and right.
Good.
Whichever
Very
way
solid
she
point.
walked in the mall, all foot traffic was going the opposite way. A. B. She is the only person in this society not wearing a face mask. C. She is the only person wearing sunglasses. She's visible constantly, no matter what she changes about her hair or her clothing color.
Oh no, she's just a girl with orange hair. We were going after a girl with pink hair.
Look for the woman in sunglasses. There she is.
Yeah, your name, your question.
My name's Lauren. My question is half of this movie like out of focus? Everyone, it looks like a melting wax figure the whole time. Like she doesn't have a nose for half the movie.
It is a good point. I wrote down like it felt like someone saw Sin City and was like, I want to do that, but I'll
worse.
Yeah, but it feels like it was a choice, but it was like they didn't have the technology right or something. It's airbrushed. That's what it feels like, right? Like,
They made a really strong choice when she catches the rope and then rope burn like fire comes out of her hand.
Yeah.
Her hand like that doesn't happen, does it?
Yeah, it would.
Does smoke comes out of your hand like that?
No, I just think blood and flesh would shoot out.
Also an indoor well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's the future for you.
Yeah, there's a stained glass room with a well inside.
A well that is incredibly deep.
All right, so your name, your question.
My name is Tom. Jason's kind of right about 6.
Fuck yeah, I am.
According to Kurt Wimmer, I'd like to share a little trivia. He has stated the film was directed in such a way as to allow for an alternative theory about the story. In this theory, the character of 6 is actually Violet from the future who comes back after a cure for hemophagia has been developed. This explains how 6 has the cure and nobody else does. It also explains why Violet is so adamant about protecting a human despite her goal in life being to kill them all from the trailer. The theory also explains why 6 often disobeys Violet and leads where they go.
6
being Violet
is
from
Violet?
the future. Yes, 6 remembers how things happened in the original timeline and can prevent them from occurring this time around.
6 is very much a boy, right?
Wow, that's a
Wow-wee.
real.
But wait, does that presuppose that Daxus is lying when he says it's his clone, or that Daxus is mistaken?
I think that Daxus is always lying. I think this boy just showed. If that's true, this boy showed up from the future.
What?
Fuck.
Now, listen. Believe me, you had me at Jason was right. but where you lost me was everything you said afterwards.
But by the way, he's just reading. I like that it said, like, the director says open to interpretation. This fucking giant theory that's so complex. It's not like oh yeah, in Breaking Bad, like maybe Walter White died when the keys came down from the thing at the end. No, it's like that's like a small moment. This is like, oh yeah, if you just revamped the whole thing and fan fictioned it, it could be something.
Well, that's like the director being like, oh no, there are people who have theories that make sense of this nonsense. And I left the movie purposefully open to that by making it make no sense.
Your name and your question.
Hi, I'm Carly. So you were wondering why when he was taken out of the suitcase, why he was all like pixely or whatever. She had put like a projector thing on him, like for safety. And then when she ran out and grabbed him, I was like, what? And she goes, I'm taking you with me. Don't think about it. And I felt like she was saying that to the audience, just like.
See, I felt like that. I felt like that in the scene, a couple of scenes earlier, where she says, "You might as well turn this off."
Stop watching this movie.
Don't bother.
No, but I hear what you're saying. But she did open it before she brought it to the bad guys, and he was pixelated there.
Right, so do you remember earlier when they were taking the sword out of that guy? It was all kind of pixely as it was coming out. So maybe when things are like in the dimensional compression or whatever, they're pixely.
Got it. I know the movie is also open to an interpretation that this is a shared universe with the Adam Sandler movie Pixels.
Sure.
And so there is a little thing like a big giant Pac-Man running around.
Yeah, that explains the post-credit scene where Josh Gad fucks Qbert. It happens in Pixels. See Pixels for that.
Yeah, Josh Gad fucks Qbert in Pixels. And then he has Qbert baby. They have Qbert babies.
Well, so wait, they are genetically compatible?
Qbert takes on the form of a woman.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Qbert takes on the form of a sexy video game babe, and then
wait, what? Because wait a minute, Qbert is also already sexy as so he becomes even sexier, or she?
He becomes like a blonde babe, like warrior lady.
Mm-hmm. Qbert does.
Qbert does. Like as a gift for Josh Gad for helping like defeat the aliens. Why would the aliens help him out? Whatever. And then Qbert changes into this woman, and they get married, and they have Qbert babies together. Like the weird thing is that when they fuck, the babies that come out of the woman.
Wait, they come out immediately?
Do you watch them fuck?
You don't watch them fuck.
It's implied.
It's implied.
And I'm sorry, and not to beat a dead horse here, but Qbert is still in the shape of Qbert.
So the babies look like Qbert.
The babies are half Qbert, half Gad.
No, wait, what?
Looks like a hot lady.
Yeah, Qbert. Okay, so
wait, that's not real, is it?
Qbert has the genetic. Qbert is in the physical form of a hot lady, but still has the genetic material of Qbert.
How big is Qbert, size-wise?
Qbert is little. He's like Qbert size versus human proportions, but can grows to giant size.
So when Gad fucks
size.
Qbert, he's fucking somebody of equal stature.
He's fucking a lady that's the same size as him.
Is it a cameo or is it just an attractive lady?
It's just an attractive lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's still animated.
Qbert is the cameo.
No, it's a human actor.
And so he has sex with a normal lady, and then she immediately gives birth to Qbert baby.
There's a time jump.
You're saying the gestation period for a Gad Qbert baby is moments?
Well, there's a time jump. There's a time jump.
I want to discuss Qbert and Gad until everyone just leaves the theater.
Oh my God! So I gotta watch Pixels.
Yeah,
that was in the script, and people were like, "We're gonna make this." You guys have to come back when we do that movie.
They all and the Qberts are wearing diapers, right?
Yeah, they're like baby Q-Berts.
They're baby Q-Berts. So she kept this DNA of Q-Bert, which is weird if you think about it, because then like he is fucking cute. Like it is Q-Bert.
It's just Q-Bert in
Why not
in
just
disguise.
wait? Does Gad fall in love with Q-Bert?
No.
He's attracted to the video game lady.
He falls in love with the video game lady. She gets killed.
Ew.
And then they win. Like they beat the pixel aliens. And then as a gift, they transformed Q-Bert, who was kind of like the funny sidekick this entire time, into that the form of that attractive woman.
So that Gad can get his dick wet?
So and then Gad, I guess, marries her, has sex with her, and gives birth to Q-Bert
This
babies.
is troubling on many levels. Does Q-Bert want any of this? What the picture you're
Oh, yeah, you're right. I
painting
didn't even think about
is
that.
aliens come down and are like, "You're a lady now. He loves the lady. You got to do this, Q-Bert." Like, does Q-Bert want any part of this?
Actually, I don't know. That's a great question.
I don't
He
know what
might-
Q-Bert's agency is exactly.
Yeah. He might be stuck in like a hell where Josh Gad is fucking him.
Do you think they went, like, how many different video game companies do you think they went to make that ask? Like, did they start with like Donkey Kong and they're like, oh yeah, we're open to it. Okay, he turns into a lady and then Gad fucks Donkey Kong. It's like, no.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog. Starts as Sonic the Hedgehog.
The makers of Joust are even like, you know what? We want to keep Joust pure.
We're pretty proud of the Burger Time chef. He's off the table for this.
Is it Namco?
It came this close to getting Dig Dug, but we lost him at the last minute.
Let us guess. Gad's gonna fuck
figure out how he
Q-Bert.
could get his dick past that very airtight costume that he's wearing in Dick Dug.
Wasn't Q-Bert also like a homeless degenerate in Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh, right, yeah.
That's right.
What Q-Bert? Q-Bert, in all senses of like representation. Q-Bert lives a harrowing existence.
Like I was gonna say, Q-Bert's like the Vanilla Ice of the video game world. Like, yeah, I'll do it. A home improvement, Joe. You got it. What do you got? Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there is a scene where Vanilla Ice and Q-Bert are probably in frame together in the movie.
Really?
I think Vanilla Ice is in it, right?
Vanilla Ice is
I think
now
Vanilla
in
Ice.
more and more Sandler movies.
What is happening?
Sir, your name and your question.
Okay, Luke. So in the movie it explains that Daxus is the vice cardinal. Where's the cardinal?
Interesting.
Right. Like, are they
Sequel.
setting up for a sequel?
Yeah.
Oh, they clearly are setting up for a sequel.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the one thing about this like movie poster is it looks like all of her movies too. Like she's been in a lot of movies, I feel like, where she's just got swords or guns.
She's no, not Final. What's
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Thank you.
I love all of those Resident Evil movies.
That's
cool,
good,
man.
right?
What's happening right now?
I'm
Are we
saying.
just hanging out now?
I'm following.
Are we just having a cool? Are we broing out? What's happening?
Nothing.
So maybe that's a good call. That is a good call. There might be
What else are you up to, bro?
I kind of like the Resident Evil movies too. I'm with you.
I've never seen one.
I mean, they're not great. They're bad, but they're so much better than Ultraviolet. They're fun. They're fun.
It's easier to wrap your mind around because there's at least an existing property you can kind of like, okay, even though this doesn't have much to do with the video games, Umbrella Corporation, Resident Evil, this is like something I know what this is. Yeah.
Well, I would even like harken a guess that there's like a plot, like these things are out. And you got to kill him, and then it'll be okay, right? Like here, I don't even really understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to like go from A to B. I don't know what's happening here.
On the way to the theater tonight, I ran a stop sign, and I almost got into a terrible car accident. And I didn't tell you this before the show because I wanted to surprise you that I nearly died.
Cool, thanks.
And literally the last thing I would have done was to see Ultraviolet.
On a recumbent bike.
on a recumbent bike that didn't work. The guy put the seat on upside down.
What?
He put the back of the seat on upside down. Yeah, he put it on upside down. Also, I paused this movie so many times. It's 120. It's an hour and 20 minutes, and I paused it so many times. I finished right before I left, and I would have the last thing. You would have to lie to my mom or something and tell her I was doing something different.
Yeah, he was. He died jacking off.
That's less embarrassing.
I fell asleep 5 times in the final 10 minutes. Like, I was like, what is going on with me? Like, I was like, once the lights went out and they got into like the flaming swords, I was like,
Right.
and I was like, oh,
Who
rewound it.
cares?
And like, I couldn't keep my eyes open, and it was early. Like June was having some sort of meeting in the living room, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, it was like, I feel like it was like 8:30.
I watched it in the morning. I watched it Friday morning. And when I got up, and I was kind of like, when you told me what the movie was, I was like, oh, this, you know what? I like dumb action movies. I like Mila Jovovich. This will be fun. And 8 minutes in, I said aloud to nobody, this movie sucks.
Well, let's see what the actors had to say about it. This is I think will give us a little bit of insight on this. Here we go.
Who's this guy?
I think this is the inventor of Gunkata, the writer.
Can't think of a better person to direct the movie because it clearly is so in his head from the beginning to end. He managed to combine the underlying story, which has multiple themes, and he did it in a way which breaks the convention of the genre.
It's all in his vision. Everything, every set piece, costume, everything. I mean, you wrote it. It's very specific of what it is, what his intention is, the story that he wants to tell.
I heard that Kurt actually wrote the script for me, which was really flattering and exciting. So it was like, shook hands and said, all right, see you in Shanghai. So it's been over a year now that I've been preparing.
The way William Fichtner was describing that, of like, it's all his vision, was so clearly placing the blame on him.
He's like, yeah, and even the producer's like, he's got it in his head. Everything is in his head, and we weren't privy to it. Please. Like, I feel like everyone makes a gamble on people like this because they're like, it could be the next Matrix. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like, it's like I feel like everyone thinks that they have the next Matrix when they can't understand it. But what you forget to realize is the Matrix made total sense. Like, it was cool ideas.
It was just very simple storytelling.
Yes. With like cool ideas around it. It was never like, wait, so the baby and what and the blood, like it's you can describe the Matrix so simply.
Matrix 1.
Yes. Oh.
Matrix 2 and 3. Once we get to the rave, I genuinely don't know up from down.
What happens at the test screening of a movie like this? Like, do they test it? And then do they
I'm
test
sure
it?
that's when they went from 120 minutes to 88.
So all the notes, the comment cards they were getting back were like too easy to follow. Makes too much sense.
Whatever you do, don't reshoot a frame of this to make sense. Yeah. No.
Show her reloading more.
And also shooting a gun like she's throwing stuff.
This is...
You're not throwing the bullets out of the gun.
This is another little thing here that I thought was interesting. The film creates a fictional Asian race that speaks a fictional language called Thalandi, which is just Vietnamese.
So it's a fictional language that is only the actual language Vietnamese.
Yep.
Which people speak that?
I think that may be the
Blood
Blood
Chinois, okay.
But that to me is
I would love
the shittiest thing of all time. It's like, yeah, it's a fictional language.
I would like
Vietnamese.
a prequel movie. I want a prequel movie that is just the Blood Chinois.
Oh, wait. There's one thing I just remembered.
Yeah.
Does she have inner dialogue just once in the entire movie when she drops?
At the end as well.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Halfway through the movie.
Voiceover at the end too, right? Yeah.
Because when she drops off the kid in the mall, she's like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I had to be like, did her mouth move or?
Am I having a stroke on this recumbent bike?
Obviously, we had an opinion about.
Were you upset that you would die on the or die in your car wreck and instead of at the hands of Nick Wiger?
I'd much rather have Wiger kill me at some point, which you will.
Yeah.
I went easy on you tonight. I was going to talk about how you would have loved those briefcases that had children in them and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
You would.
As an easy way to transport a little kid
Take a
around.
little boy around. I went easy on you specifically to not say that.
Yeah, I was going to say this thing, but I just
You're supposed to say thank you. Nick.
Thanks, Mitch.
I was going to try to be like, the movie's actually good, but the movie's so bad and I'm mad. You could like, I would try to
find the
try to find the good. There's literally no good in it. It is such garbage. It's the worst. It is like maybe the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
You're welcome.
Obviously, we have opinions about this movie, but there are people out there with a different opinion. It is now time for Second Opinions, as sung by our friend Ted.
Hey, I have an opinion, and you have one too. Let's go to Amazon for a second opinion review.
Yeah! Give it up for Ted!
Great work, Ted.
Great work. Well, I will say these are some of the best second opinions I've ever read. I had a very, very hard time cutting them down, so I'm going to read a couple of them. I will say that it is amazing to read these because they all share one thing, which is people are hot and horny for Mila Jovovich. And it comes through in these reviews. And then, all right, so this one is like, all right. Oh man, where should I start? This one is easy, from Dave T. I haven't watched it yet, but anything Mila Jovovich is in has to be good. She's generally a tough girl, but she's not the villain. Not sure though about Resident Evil. Haven't seen that one either. 5 stars. This one from John N. Title, Yup. Body. Okay, she's just hot. 5 stars.
She's one of those people, even we saw it or heard it earlier tonight, that just brings out the creep in guys.
Yeah. This one from Mike. People seem to be pretty divided about how they like this movie, but I liked it. Mila is so, so pretty, and it was so nice to see her all the time. She really helps this movie a lot, but I guess it helps if a person is a guy and single, that means they're really going to enjoy this movie. There was good photography, good sets, and good music. I like it when a movie has good music, and I like the way it didn't become night whenever there was a battle scene. There's plenty of light so people could see what was going on. 5 stars.
Wow.
As a single guy.
This one is from Forward Observer. And the title is Runway Modeling in Our 21st Century. And I'm just picking up in the middle here, because I had to do with a couple of these. They're long. We are sometimes lulled and more often enlivened by the sensuous and sultry sound of her voice.
Ew.
Mesmerized and transfixed by the resolute regard of her eyes,
Ew.
her mouth, and her face.
I don't like
and
it.
alerted and attracted to her youthful grace.
Ugh.
Her confident posture. And all else, the amazing martial arts, the exceptional motorcycle stunts, the thoroughly surprising architectural elements of Shanghai, China, and the ever more alluring sequence of lush costumes and lavish sets. Though beautifully choreographed, vibrantly hued, and fascinatingly textured, whoa, It's really reassuring to know such a creature as Mila inhabits our planet. 5 stars.
Creature. Oh, God.
There's also something about reading these with that frozen image behind. As if she doesn't like it either. She's like,
This is from Lori. I love this movie so much that I had to rent it twice. Then I bought it. And now it's going on my iPod. If you watch it from the beginning, don't be high. Pay attention.
What? But if you're watching it from the end, be high as you want.
It's got a cool futuristic lifestyle going on, and I like that. I mean, who knows where our future will bring us? I wonder about stuff like that a lot.
Oh, God.
I mean, is it possible for some of these things to happen one day? I don't know. Watch it and be prepared for pure entertainment. 5 stars. And then I will go to the last two. This one, short one, from Stephanie E., who we've read before, where Jason said that you thought this woman was pretty horny. She said...
Wait, the same person?
Yes.
Are we
That's
tracking
Nate.
these people?
This is Nate Kiley's research. He has a good memory.
God. Okay, what do we got?
I wish I could change my hair color that easy. 5 stars.
Still sounds horny.
All right. So this one's a little long. Just bear with me because I think it's interesting. Okay. It's Michael, and the title is What You May Not Know About Mila Jovovich. Okay. I'm reviewing another movie featuring the phenomenal Miss Jovovich because beside the fact that I thought this was another killer movie by MJ, but also because of the trivia I read going along with this one. I always knew MJ was bad to the bone, but I had no idea what she accomplished at this point and far earlier in her career. This lady was modeling, acting, dancing, and an established fashion designer. She's immensely wealthy. Before she was even in her teens, throughout her early life where most child prodigies crash and burn, she created an empire and drove forward the market herself onto an astonishing, successful, and extremely wealthy individual. Her workout regimen is uncompromising and would kill a lesser person. By the time she began acting more or less full-time, she could speak a dozen languages. Her IQ is off the charts. She amassed a huge fortune while most young adults are still struggling to, quote-unquote, find themselves.
She's 415 years old. She invented fireworks.
She can act as well as perform her own superhuman stunts. Yes, folks, she does her own stunts. Though Ultraviolet didn't do as well at the box office, some of her more popular films like Fifth Element, it's an amazing accomplishment nonetheless. And the list keeps growing. Wow! 5 stars.
I feel like that review could grant her a restraining order.
I don't know who he's fighting. Like, that's like a biography that you would read in like a 5th grade class.
Before she was in her teens, she was one of the most well-respected fashion designers in the world. She speaks High Valerian.
There are literally pages and pages, and I'm not going to bore you with it. They're fascinating, just backstory on IMDb trivia about all the technology in the movie that it feels like the director got on there and was like, let me lay it out for you in very long, wordy passages. I mean, it's a sort of like, the technology mainly takes form of an easily overlooked wristband, although 1-inch scabbards holding 42-inch swords are also seen. Handguns with 18-inch bayonets are also stored in the 6-inch grips, and ammunition is also hidden in this manner, the bullets flying from the wristbands into the magazines on command. And it's like, it's like the technology is also used to create habitable pocket dimensions, such as a briefcase, backpack. Oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so there it is.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah. And like Garth's whole research lab is just in a different dimension. Yeah, we didn't know any of that.
Wait,
There you go.
Garth is in another dimension in the
Yeah.
entire movie? Really?
Well, that's why his truck can be like a big giant lab, I guess.
Oh.
Because it's kind of like Hermione's purse.
Oh, okay.
And that, or it's like the tents in Harry Potter. Like it might look like a little pup tent, but when you get in, it's like a whole big thing.
So the final shot, which is the red Mack truck coming at the camera, that's his lab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so when
okay.
they're inside his world, they're inside his truck. It's just enormous because it's in a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
So where's the little boy when he's in the backpack suitcase? What dimension is he in?
Who knows, man?
He's in some dimension. He's with the bullets. He's like, oh, all these fucking bullets in here.
Just clanging around in here.
Bayonets are stabbing him. Fuck shit, man. Get out of here. Well, before I ask you guys if you'd recommend this movie, because I think it's a real question, here's what the end VO is.
Yes, I was born into a world you might not understand. But a world, as it turns
That's a romantic shot.
still lives. And my body? Would Garth be able to fix it the way another had cured my soul? Maybe. Maybe not. But this I do know. All those still out there who spread oppression, injustice, and hatred, they better hope not.
The end.
It's even comic book font, which is annoying.
There should have been a question mark at the end there, too.
I've thought for sure there was going to be a post-credit sequence.
Nothing really puts an exclamation point on a film like bold Comic Sans.
Oh, man. Well, Jason, would you recommend people see this?
No, this movie is legitimately bad. And it's not fun enough to get to worth it for me, I don't think.
No, it's not.
There's...
No, I'm glad that we watch it and this conversation is better than the movie, but you shouldn't subject yourself to that. Nick?
No, fuck no. I mean, it's joyless. That's the thing. There's some, like a bad movie. Some is like, oh, this is fun. You guys know sometimes it's a blast. There's nothing fun about this. It's just a slog. And the fact that it makes no sense makes it feel, it's 88 minutes and it feels interminable.
Yeah, it really, and it's, I feel like it's almost like an overloading of ideas in a way. Cause it's like, oh, these are all, any of these things would be interesting if it wasn't all just jammed in there. It was like just closing that closet door and like, enjoy it. Like it was almost like if there's enough stuff, you'll like it, but it just, it just falls apart. Mike, I know you like this.
Yeah, no, I liked it. No, I mean, I think it is maybe one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even kidding around. I thought I was going to try to be contrarian in some way, but Force Awakens is much better than it. Any movie is much better than. I think Nick's right. It's just it's like it doesn't do bad fun. Like there's no, like you can't have fun with the badness of it. Like what was the truck at the end? It wasn't. I don't even know what the truck was, and the truck is coming at. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, basically the last 40 seconds of this movie is all CGI, like shitty CGI.
Right. And she doesn't even seem to care. She's like, will I get fixed? Maybe, maybe not. And you're like,
but if you like happy with the fact that she turned that kid into a vampire.
Yeah, which is 12 years. He'll be dead when he's like 16 or, well, he's not 4, but he'll be.
Well, I mean, he won't be dead because he won't be dead because he's her.
Oh. Right. But he's a little boy, right?
Shit happens, man.
But yeah, no, it's bad. It was depressingly bad.
Well, I feel the exact same way. I echo everything that everybody says. It was interesting that a movie that seemingly like that seems like it cost a lot of money would be like no one stopped it.
How much did it? I'm curious how much it
Budget
cost.
was not that bad. See, that's why I feel like she's the biggest.
It's all
movie star.
CGI, so I feel like, and it's not well done. So I'm gonna say like 22 million.
Okay. Anybody else want to take any guesses on the budget of the movie?
40 million.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, 15 million. I'll go low.
All right. It's $30 million budget. Opening weekend was $9 million. In the United States, it made $18 million. And in the world, it made $31 million. So it made back its money.
Well,
and yeah.
sort of.
Well, I mean,
we don't
yeah.
know what they spent on the rest, but
Yeah, I guess you're right. The P&A on this
Yeah.
is probably 50 cents.
wasn't there some sort of? Wasn't Ultraviolet the name of some sort of other DVD thing they were doing?
Oh, it
right.
was like a Blu-ray HD DVD.
Wasn't
but
there
yeah,
something,
It's like a
nerds?
rental
Ultraviolet
system
was
or
the
something?
thing, right?
Somebody explain it very quick.
Oh, right. It was the
Oh, okay.
digital code. Like you would get the
It was to
DVD
stop
and then
piracy?
you could put the thing in. I think it was like.
But was it
would-
named after this movie?
iTunes, right? Free download when you. Yeah.
Was it based on this movie? No. I mean, like, was it related to this movie somehow?
Well, I will tell you the one interesting spin-off of this movie was it made he finally did get to make a comic or a cartoon because it was spun off into an animated series 2 years later called sorry, I'm finding it right here.
Family Guy.
Yes.
It was turned into the show Bob's Burgers.
F is for family. It's called Ultraviolet Code 44. So if you guys want to find Ultraviolet Code 44, you can get deeper into the world. You can get your answers about the Grandmaster, whoever that person was, the Archduke, whatever his name was. So that's that. And let me just say, just so I can plug it, so you guys don't have to. The Doughboys is one of my favorite podcasts.
I will second that.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you.
Every week, you guys go to a different chain restaurant, whether it is something as simple as like a Starbucks to a Red Lobster to In-N-Out, and you're connoisseurs of this food.
Can we counter you?
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's
terrible.
Here's what I like about it. And because yes, it is you guys and a guest reviewing and talking about a meal you've had at a fast food restaurant, you ranking the restaurants, etc. For me, it is a story of two men who are growing to loathe each other. It is a journey from friendship to murder-suicide. And that's what I find compelling.
Well, and I will then jump on that and I think I understand why it's happening because I have done one of these episodes. You feel physically ill after doing the episode because the food you're eating is bad. And I feel like you guys are poisoning yourselves.
Right.
And then
I texted John Gabris when you guys did the thing where he ate 100 chicken wings or something.
He ate 100 chicken. He ate 100
chicken
and 2
McNuggets.
chicken nuggets. Yeah.
60 chicken
like,
McNuggets. Yeah.
Oh, 60.
Have
And
you
60 minutes.
died? I was like, I'm concerned for his safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I got this recumbent bicycle.
Yeah. Good.
Because
This show is killing you.
It's killing us.
I did a high-end restaurant with you guys.
Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
We did a tie-in with How Did This Get Made? We did the Bubba Gump restaurant. And I thought that was going to be fine, and I wasn't.
No, even that was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're going to die at some point soon, but we kind of both.
We welcome death.
Yeah.
And Mike, when is Love coming back out?
Love comes back in February. I think around Valentine's Day, season 3 comes
Okay,
out.
nice.
Yeah.
Very-
Tune
so-
in.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nick, anything else
Fun
you want to
season.
plug?
Nope, I'm good.
Jason?
I'm okay, thanks. There's a fucking bug.
Plugging that bug. And I will just plug Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later on Netflix. I have a small part in that. And then this movie opening night that I did also I think is actually pretty funny. Also on Netflix. And there's 2. Watch the one that looks like I would be in it. All right. Big thanks to Avril Halley, who cut all these clips. Nate Kiley did all of our research. Kelly Alto, who puts this whole thing together. July Diaz up in the booth. Alec up in the booth. Everybody here at Largo, thank you guys so much for coming out.